placing the feet before we do anything else. First the feet, place one here, over there, so we have cross tension, that we can use it the way we want to use it and apply tension where we need it. If you hit the foot first, you can curve the foot this way, hollow, or the other way, to make sure you bend the foot with the metal of the car. So, as you know, temperature is really important with glue pulling. So to make sure that I'll place my foot the right place, I'm gonna take my tool, look at it, look through the tool and see where I want to do the lift, if I need a lift. And the foot needs to be around here more or less. Centimeter more or less is not a problem. Then glue it. I'll hold my foot in its place first to make sure that we keep the foot on the spot where we want it to be. As you can see, I don't care where I glue my glue tabs here or the feet. Because of the ball feet, it will always connect to it, no matter what the shape of the car is. And that's a big thing, because as you know, if you want to connect a tension tool to something and it is not a straight surface, it becomes a challenge. That's why we designed these ball feet, really strong in aluminum, to make sure that no matter what the surface is, you can connect the tool to it and put lateral tension on it. And at the same time, bend away the tool to make sure it's open for your access and to repair it. Knock it, use knockdown tools, hammers. Also, push tools from underneath, the area will be open. But at the same time, you can connect a lifter to it, as we will show you. But this, you can see, the tab is sticking that way, that one is sticking that way. Let's connect the tool to it. Stop, Marcus. Let's connect our ball feet to it. So you just plug in the foot, connect it. It doesn't have to be really tight, but tight enough. So down here, loosen up this bar. Same thing here, connect your foot to it. And pull it a little bit, because there is a ring, a tension ring inside, that the ring is completely on the outside. Then try to tighten it here. Then make sure to release these so you can be on the 90-degree angle that you want to pull. So as you can see, before I have any tension on it, I can put the tool any direction I want to. Let's choose the angle that we want to pull it, and then connect and tighten. Let me grab my lifter. Before we're going to do any lifting, this is the lifter here. As you can see, there is a microgradient technology in there. Spring tension. So there'll be a constant tension on the lifter. If you want to connect it, this is the prototype. It'll be better even on the real tool. Well, you see, we can connect it. You can connect it to here, and then start lifting your centipedes or the tab wherever you want it to, wherever you want to lift it. I'm going to take it off now, because I want to see with tension, only lateral tension, how this thing will behave. Let's see how it behaves when I start putting tension on it. So I got quite a bit of tension on it. You can see with the tension on it, I can bend it to whatever direction I want to, and it'll be open for repair if you want. But I have a lifter, of course, that I want to connect to it. I'm releasing it a little bit, but I'm going to try to glue pull this edge here and try to get it out.
Ik sta wel op een kop aan het filmen.
So the tension is on there all the time. Even with all that stuff on it right now, I needed to release some extra cracks here, like this one. So as you can see, with all that tension on it, I can lift out, have the feet here, have the feet here, have the feet on this side, this other way around, and now I need to get this out. So, as you know, a bed side can be pushed as well. I'm going to take a push tool now, leave all this tension on there, and just push out this. And just release it with all the tension that's helping me right now, bring out that extra tension that is on the panel holding it back here. So let's do that now. With all the tension on it, holding the complete bedside, this tension tool is keeping it all the time under tension, allowing me to bring out quickly what I want to release. And now I will take the lifter off and see where I am if the tension is released, because it's coming back to shape. Need to knock down a bit, but the whole thing came out in just a few correct approaches. So make sure, if you want to start repairing, that your tension runs through the strongest part of the dent, meaning that it's not always the deepest part, but the body lines with the strong edges, there needs to be the tension, allowing you to grab with the lifter or the attachable lifter another tab that can release it if lateral tension is not enough to lift the dent. So you have to run through strongest part, lift it at the same time, and use lateral and upward tension to get that dent out as fast as you can. Because the first pulls, the really first ones, are the most important ones to start your repair correctly. If you tackle those wrong, you might get the wrong tension through your panel and stretch the whole thing, and maybe the dent will be lost, because the power these things can apply to your repairs is amazing. It's unbelievable, actually. You'll see it when you start using it. Now, that being said, I'm gonna finish this repair here, but this is still the prototype tool. So you'll see how the tool works. So this is the setup. As you could see, the foot has been sticking on there the whole time. Got the dent out, the body line came back here. So that deeper dent just came out because I pushed it out. This is the other line. This is the foot up here, connected to the tool. So this is the whole setup here on there. So I'm going to release this one here and then show you what we can do with the tension on the tool without the lifter attached. Because now you see the full setup, but you don't need to use the full setup if you don't want to. Film tape. So I'm going to try to pull it again. You see what happens with that spring. So you start pulling and the spring in the tube pushing in halfway, stronger, depending on the pressure. So I released it with alcohol, of course. This is this is normal. My camera girl got excited. I got scared. Stop. So I'm putting tension again without the lifter here. So tension on there. If you release a little bit the hinges, then you can, with tension on there, just lay it down. Again, put the same tension on it, and you're able to work this area, knock it down, work it from here. If you want to push and put the tension on the complete other side, be here, out of the way, knock down again, it's completely open. You want to lift, take the lifter, you can attach it on there. That's why we use two extrusions. The prototype one is a bit different than the one that's going to be there. There's an extra thickness here and here. So you just connect it on there, the other one will click on, and you will grab anything that's in line with the strongest, deepest part of the dent that you've chosen. So you can then use whatever you want to do to start lifting and using tension. So releasing it, so you don't use it, just disconnect it, and then releasing it again. So after it's released, you can just release your tool. And the tool is released. So in the set there will be 120 centimeter one like this one here, totally aluminum. We tested it up to 1,000 pounds of lateral tension, and then the upward tension was not allowing us to put a gauge in there, but as strong as we could pull to release tabs with the strongest glues we have, this thing holds up. Lateral tension, pull up tension, and you'll have in the same set that's coming out a 60 centimeter bar, so a smaller tool and a bigger tool, all for the same price. It's going to be $1,249 for a complete retention system. So that's what it's going to be, that's what the name is going to be, that's what it's going to be called. And in the rest of the video you'll get some drawings and see what the tool is like, and in 1 or 2 weeks you'll be able to pre-order this tool coming out in September. Thanks for watching, guys, and any questions on this tool, please shoot them to us. We'll answer you, Barry, me, whatever questions you have.